more I read the Bible, the more, I'm just thoroughly convinced that, like, God is better than me. God knows everything. His wisdom is immaculate. Especially this one, because this one, like, is true for everybody. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Thursday. If you want to come out tonight at 6 o'clock, there's a men's group and women's group, and we're studying some really good stuff in each one of those. So, what's that Bob Marley song? Don't worry, be happy.
That's not Bob Marley.
That's not Bob Marley.
Is that Bob Marley? No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. Don't worry, be happy.
I don't think so. Look at it.
So there's a lot of worrying in life. A lot of anxiety, a lot of angst, if you would say that word. There's a lot of things that people think about. It's really out of control, and I have a problem with this. I think this is my number one problem. Because I get involved in things, and I want to help people, and I want to do more than what God has given me. I just want to do more and more until I die weak and poor and addict. And sometimes I can't control it. And I think that's my biggest problem. I have to actually give it to God. 99% of the time I have to give it to God. And so, in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25 says this: anxiety is a man's heart weighs him down. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down.
Not the truth.
Anxiety in anybody's heart weighs them down. Now, I don't think necessarily that anxiety is a bad thing, because sometimes that's a motivator, but how you use that anxiety is the key. Like, if you use that anxiety and say, look, God, you're better at this, you take this on your shoulders, and, let me take this away from me, then we kneel to God, and that anxiety actually is a blessing, because we have to have God. If we take that anxiety and say, I'm going to have more worry on me, and I'm going to do it myself, that's a whole different ballgame.
If you let it control you.
Or if let it control you. But I love the but in here. Okay, it says anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. And that is so true. Like, I'll come into school and, I am joyful, but sometimes, I'm thinking nobody knows the pain that I'm going through, or nobody knows what's happening in the background. And yet they still badmouth me, they still complain, they still not thank me, they still don't talk to me. And it just gets frustrating. And it probably, they have that in their life too. That they're thinking, well, Frankie doesn't know what I'm going through, but I'm just going to blow up at him, or I'm going to get mad at him. And I have the problem, but he doesn't. And I think if we had good words for each other more than our anxiety or more than our anger, the world would be a different place. Like, if we had good words, there's always something that you can be positive about somebody, even your worst enemy. There still can be something positive said about that person to bring them joy, to bring them added anxiety. So, my encouragement for today is, do you have a word of joy for other people? If so, use it. Use it to maybe take some load off of them. Maybe a good word to say, hey, I'll come near you and we'll do it together. Or, maybe think of others and how their pain is their day is, and try to make it better for them. And maybe in return, we'll do the same for you. But even if they don't, the thought is still there. And maybe that will change them for that day. So, I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great day, and use your words wisely and take the anxiety away. Love you. Bye.
I don't know if you were in it or not.
Yep, you're right there.
Did you get a shower last night?
Yep.
Always use the back stairs in the morning.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.